All right, let's look at this. So the first thing you need to remember is the equation, right? So y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, right? So that's not a 9, that's an a there. So I'm going to have to erase that again. So the first thing is to know that the vertex is your hk, right? So that means you're going to have, like, right away, I will write x minus -2, right? X minus -2 is x plus 2. And then the 12 just goes over here, right? Because remember, your hk is your vertex. It's supposed to say hk. That doesn't look very nice. Let me do that again. So that's your hk there. Okay, that's your h. Okay. And so we're almost done, right? Because now all you got to do is use this point. They tell you that point's on the line or on the parabola. So now all you do is let's see if I can use a green crayon here. Plug in 62 for y, and plug in 8 for x. And see what happens, right? So now you have 62 equals a times, what is that? 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 squared is 100. Okay. Then we subtract 12 from both sides, and we get 50 equals a times 100, which we can now divide by 100. And that's how we get a equals 0.5, right? 50 over 100 is 0.5. So now you have the actual equation, right? Now you have, that's where they get this. Now they have, basically, they got y equals 0.5 times x plus 2 squared plus 12. That's it. So you get your hk from the vertex, and then you get your a from the point. Now the other question says, when x is 18, what is y? So now you just plug it in, right? So now you go, okay, so then when x is 18, what is y? Okay, so let me change colors here. Okay, so you go y equals 0.5, and then when x is, what did they say again? I forgot. 18. So when x is 18, that's plus 2. Yeah. So 18 squared. So now you just do the math, right? You just go 0.5, 20 squared plus 12, and then find out whatever that is, right? And according to our equation, it's 212. Kind of makes sense because 20 times 20 is 400. Half of that is 200 plus 2 is 212. And there it is. And then the last one is, what is the average rate of change between x equals -2 and x equals 18? So now you got to plug in -2, and then we got to plug in, here, let me see if I can erase everything here. Let me erase everything here and do all this again. Or see if I can do it on the left side here. So now you have to find what, when x equals 8, or when x equals -2 and x equals 18, right? So let's find out. It's basically finding the slope, but you need x and y, right? So when x is -2, so you have 0.5 times -2 plus 2 is 0 plus 12. So you got the first point. When x is -2, y equals 12, right? I'm just plugging it in. And then now we're going to plug in 18. Well, we already have 18. We know what 18 is. It's 212. So we don't even have to We don't even have to do that. We can just say the other point is when x is 18, y is 212. And now we use a slope formula. So we go y2 minus y1 over, right, x2 minus x1. So we have, that gives me 200 over 18 divided by 2 is, or 18 minus negative 2. It's like saying 18 plus 2, which is 20. And 200 divided by 20 is 10. And that's how they get that. Okay. Let me see if I can, so you can see it all here. Okay. So again, first, figure out how I did that. You know, don't forget that first formula, y equals ax minus h squared plus k. Your vertex is your hk, and then find a through that point 862. Then you can go ahead and just plug into the new equation to get all your values. And the last question, they really just wanted to use a slope formula. Okay. Let me know if this